25 years ago, I had a Buell. But ever since those days, I always wanted an S1 Lightning, orange and blue. And then I found one, and I thought I'd got a good one. The bodywork looked great, the colour was just right, it was the perfect model. I love the shape and style of this bike. So I went, I bought it, and I brought it home. And that's when the problem started. First of all, the ride home, the seat was like a plank. Looks great on the bike, but horrible. Within a week, the belt snapped. It had obviously been too tight, and getting that changed was a game and a half. And then the paint started to bubble, and petrol, modern day petrol, doesn't work in those plastic tanks. And lastly, the gearing, it had European gearing and it had been painted up. It was just brilliant looking, but I just couldn't find the right gear in a bend. So it's time to put the bike on the bench and get it right, the way Eric Buell would want it. So I did.
This is the old plastic tank.
People used to say the trouble with the man was gambling his life away on a whim. Yes, he did. But I thought he was alright. But it's sad, I'm sad to tell you, Willie didn't come back home last night.
Isn't that tank wonderful? Hasn't it been painted beautifully? No more bubbling, and it just looks great. And I put some new bars on it because I wanted something a little bit flatter and put my weight just a little bit more forward on the bike. And I've kept those old school mirrors because it's an old school bike and I want it to have that feel. It's got the geometry and the design and the styling of a 90s bike, and I wanted to keep that. And guess what? There's more to do. There's always more to do with a Buell, but it's time to ride and enjoy it because the summer's here. And I'm going to take you out for a ride with me on this old school Harley Davidson based tube frame 1998 road bike. It is gorgeous.
It's the Harley Davidson Sportster engine. They put different heads on it, different carb, different airbox, which everybody threw off because it looked awful, and different exhaust because, again, it muffled the engine. If you listen to it, it sounds, with this Vanson and Hines slip-on, sounds brilliant. It has a CV carb and it runs really nicely. They developed it on from here so that it was even more, well, a lot more powerful than this, but it doesn't produce that much. But from a Harley Davidson Sportster point of view, it was about double the power of a Harley Sportster, and they don't rev like this. I mean, this thing jankles your eyeballs. There we go. Oh no, can't do that. It jankles your eyeballs up to about 3,000 revs. So this very nice van is going to let me take it. Beautiful. But it jankles your eyeballs up to 3,000 revs, and then it really gets going. And it's a bit like a kind of two-stroke power band up to between 3 and 6. It really does have bags of torque, bags of shove. And it makes a brilliant road bike. When this bike arrived, it had Dunlop Mutant tyres on it, which are kind of crossover tyres for like semi-off-road bikes, but they looked great. But you could feel them. You could feel them on the road and trails like knobblies. And this bike handles so beautifully the way it was designed, with its tubular frame and its lightweight for what it is. But it really needed some decent tyres, and I put decent tyres on it. Listen to that roar. It's so much fun. The design concept was sound. There you go. Oh. The engine would be the next thing. It's running really nice. I'm just going to leave it as it is and ride it, because it does enough. So all those things that I did, it just shows you that when you get it right, when you get it feckled, it's just brilliant.
Some people would say I should have bought a Ducati, but no, I wanted a Buell, a quirky, old school, Harley Davidson based Buell, and I didn't get it wrong. Every time I go into the garage, I love the look of it. Every time I ride it, I get off thinking, wow, this is a great bike. It just does what it was designed to do. It makes me feel 25 years younger, and that's kind of priceless, right? So, Eric Buell, I take my hat off to you. You did a great job, and I've got this bike just right, just how I wanted it, and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it. Thank you.